Hello there gamers, Gondor here, and welcome to Let's Play Heart of Darkness. This was a game that I used to play quite a lot back in the day, but it was also one of the many games I owned that gave me quite a lot of problems. And when I say problems, I mean that I had a very hard time trying to complete the game. And also I had big trouble trying to swap the discs. Because yes, if you don't know, Heart of Darkness is actually one of those games that comes with two discs, so you'll have a disc swap screen, you know, kind of similar to Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9 or Metal Gear Solid. Now, this game is very difficult. It kind of plays out like Contra in a way, in that you only get one hit, but you can attack in all directions. And some like to say that it's similar to Abe's Odyssey, although I've never played Abe's Odyssey, so I wouldn't know, but I guess I'll take your word for it. And now you might think that, you know, if you look at the box art or this title screen, you might think it's a survival horror, but it's not a survival horror. Okay? So, now did I even hit start? Well, I think I did. So, we will just watch this very awesome, well, I wouldn't want to say awesome, but it's definitely a very good intro, but I like to call it awesome because of the music that plays right here. Especially all this bit where it shows you all of the stars. It kind of looks like as if it's something from Star Wars. So you would expect some of the text to actually scroll upwards towards the top and come up from the bottom. But I really like the kind of orchestra kind of music that's playing right here. I suppose that's why I kind of like it. Heart of Darkness. Oh, but slow down there. Ooh, traveling through space and seeing all these planets. Okay, let's see what we can find. There's a planet there. Well, there's the sun. I think that was the moon that we just passed. Oh, now this planet, this one's very difficult. I don't know, guys, can you help me with this one? Don't worry, I know what it is. It's planet Earth. Oh, I wasn't sleeping. Oh my god, it's Albert Steptoe.
Let's see if you're more alert in the dark. You can spend the rest of the hour in the cupboard.
You can't shut me up in there. I know my rights. My uncle's a lawyer.
And mine's a judge. Oh wow! Afraid of the dark?
You know, if teachers done that in real life, they would lose their job.
No way, Jose.
There's an eclipse of the sun today. There'll be a test about it tomorrow. I'm warning you.
That clock has gone well too fast.
Freedom! Yippee!
And a test of the eclipse, eh?
Hey, whiskey.
Well, I'm not an expert on space activities.
Wanna wear my hat again? There. Huh? Hey, come on, Whiskey, hurry up, we'll miss.
So your dog's name's Whiskey. Kind of a good name for a dog, and make sure that you don't get yourself run over there, kid. But anyway, this kid does have a name. His name's Andy. Oh, come on, can you not let Whiskey have a wee chance on the tram? Then again, dogs do need their exercise after all. Oh, we fly. Ugh, Whiskey. That's disgusting, eating a bug. But then again, bugs are edible, you know.
Hey, everybody, look, the eclipse.
Ooh. Pretty. Okay, that doesn't seem normal. Seeing those big claws of shadow appear. No, someone's took your drink. Then again, you look too young to be drinking. It's actually your dog.
Oh no.
Well, Andy, what you gonna do? That's it. Wipe away them tears and go do something about it. You're a man after all. Fancy jumping over the fence?
In a minute, Mom, okay?
Your teacher called. I want to talk to you.
That is one awesome way to get up to a tree house. That treehouse looks so awesome. I want a treehouse look like that. Buddy Bios. Startup sequence V1WA.
Oh no! What's going on? Come on, activate!
Sequence B1WA initiated.
Come on, Andy. You can't force a computer to do something. You've got to wait till it loads.
Pack emergency rations. Apple, a camera, and don't forget the frisky. Ah, great.
Now that looks awesome. Oh, what have you forgotten now? Oh, of course. A weapon. Yep. If you're traveling to the unknown, you definitely need a weapon. Okay, now what I want to know is how the hell did he manage to get that up into the sky?
It works! Hang on, Whiskey. I'm coming.
I mean, wouldn't you have needed to have passed through all of the housing areas? And look where we are, we're in some kind of canyon. Careful, Andy. Do you even have a license to fly that thing?
No.
I mean, aren't you supposed to keep your eye on the road?
Andy, we have a problem here.
I know.
Well, we're not even on a road.
Oh, no, shoot!
So, would it be like just keep your eyes ahead of you, I guess?
Andy, we have
Okay. Ugh. You're a big help, you know that?
Well, Andy, if you were my pilot, I wouldn't trust you. Especially after that happens. So anyway, here we are. We are now in control of Andy. So what is our controls? Well, we can move left and right with the D-pad or left analog stick. We can push down to crouch and we can crawl as well. Up does nothing unless we attack. Cross jumps, cross twice, double jumps. Hold the square button and move to run. Hold the circle button to fire your weapon. And you can fire in 7 directions. You can fire diagonally down. And then directly at the side, diagonally up and straight up. You cannot fire directly below you. Triangle also fires as well. Okay, now this game, you've got to watch out for the shadows. So you're going to have to take out some of these dangling things because almost anything can kill you in this game. So you're going to have to be very careful. Okay, now we have these actual shadow creatures. I don't know what their official names are, but I'm just going to call them shadows anyway. Right, we're blocked off, so we're going to have to make our own path through. Oh, great, this bit. Right. This bit can be pretty annoying because what you're supposed to do is kind of like make a path towards the right. But you'll have all these shadows coming at you from both directions. And you'll have these shadows actually grab you. And keep an eye out for the ones which are flying above you as well. because they can be very annoying. And this is like, oh, see, there we go. I wasn't even paying attention, and we have one of the ones which actually gobbled me up. So you're really gonna have to be careful, right? I don't want to, and I don't want to fire it diagonally down. Maybe I should use the D-pad instead of the analog stick or something. Yeah, and watch out for the ones which look like they're actually sneaking up on you. So yeah, we've just started the game and already we've came across the most difficult bit. Now that was lucky. Trying to take as many of these as I can. Okay, now we can move. But of course, we've got another grip of them to deal with. So even if you pass the first bit, you've still got to deal with all these. And before you ask, no, don't even think about trying to run past them all. You cannot do it. Because one of them's gonna gobble you up. And you don't want that. So if anyone says, oh, just run past them all. No, don't do it. Okay, now we have these kind of shadow goat things. You can't... Oops. You can't actually attack them and defeat them, so you're going to have to jump over them. But be careful, otherwise, well, you've seen what happens. You'll get knocked off the cliff. Now, if you're playing this on easy, the goats wouldn't actually knock you off the cliff, they would just knock you off your feet. Now we have a new kind of shadow. That one on the top right there will thump the floor and he will knock you off your feet. Now I can't remember, is there anything in there? Nope. So those ones can be pretty annoying, especially if you're trying to aim for something. Right, there's no point in going back down since we'll have shadows coming after us. Whoa! Now we have a big, fat shadow creature. And he's took our weapon. Well, what do we do when we come across big, fat creatures? We run past them. Now, these little small or thin ledge type bits, you have to keep moving on them, otherwise I'm pretty sure Andy's just going to fall off. But we no longer have a means of attack, but if we come across any bits of sunlight, then we will be safe because all the shadows cannot go through sunlight. Rock faces. Not my most favourite bit of the Heart of Darkness game, but we will see quite a lot of these climbing segments throughout the game. They can be very difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Especially right here. Now what you would normally think to do would be to jump over to that bit of crack that's just peeking out from the top of the screen. But you're actually supposed to jump on this and make it break. And then Andy does a flip onto the bit of rock in front of him. Oh, this bit's kind of annoying. But luckily I managed to get it in one hit because normally I end up missing that bit of a rock face and then I end up falling all the way down. And that can be kind of annoying. But we're almost near the top. I think we just pass this bit and then we're there. And then we have another cutscene. So, now that we've reached the top of the canyons, let's see what we can see from a higher point of view. Ooh, some kind of evil looking area.
Quiet worm, you know what I'm doing. Can we at least use another wall, Master? Guess not.
That looked painful.
Oh, goody! You saved my life! Idiot! The Master, wait!
Well, obviously, minions and big castles must have some kind of master.
I'm getting too old for this. Ah, this old master!
Ugh.
Supreme Master of all doom,
Snot.
darkness and despair. Me, I'm but a miserable crawling worm in the presence of your royal darkness, but you know how much I enjoy slaving for you. I must say I'm
Right, enough of the slowdown.
but I love being right here. After the money, but I've managed to find you the perfect present, an offering to show you my dying devotion.
Now what have you got in the sack? I hope for your sake it's the Earth Boy you promised me.
Bring me the sack, you idiot. I could do all by myself, really.
No more downside.
Oh, goody. Oh, this is going to be such fun.
Open it.
And
And here's. So that's what's happened to Whiskey.
please, Master, maybe it's the boy in the skies. Oh, no, not the wall again. No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, makes a change.
Master, the boy's in your kingdom. Get him.
Fly, my pretties. Fly. Okay, guys, well, I think that's actually going to be it for today. So, next time on Let's Play Heart of Darkness, we'll explore the swamp area. So, I'll see you guys then.